Thank you so much, Hani. And for further analysis on the matter, we are joined by Professor Hussein Addiq, the expert in Israeli and American affairs from the occupied Jerusalem. Good evening to you, sir, and welcome to Qnews. Let me start by asking, how does public sentiment, particularly from families of Israeli detainees, shape the political landscape for Israeli leaders like Prime Minister Netanyahu regarding the conflict in Gaza?
Hello everyone who's watching, and hello to you. Actually, what Israel is doing in the Gaza Strip is classified. Um, it is, atrocities against humanity, and the important progress that has happened in the latest year is that the the countries stands from some democratic countries, especially in Europa, they're changing their stance. So there are the soldiers and the from the occupation forces are now held accountable and are now facing a court. And so the policy of escaping the consequences that the Israeli military force had is actually over now, kind of. And the actresses that they do, and the the everything it's is documented now through cameras on the media, everything on social media. And so the world can see the reality. They can see what's true and what's not. They can see what's happening to those innocent people, to the elderly, to the women, to the children. And it is they are now presented to the international court and the national courts, also for some European countries.
Right, in light of the ongoing negotiations between Hamas and Israel, what key factors will determine the success or failure of reaching a broad deal to prevent full Israeli control of Gaza?
It looks like Netanyahu, with American support, wants to, achieve this plan of taking over Gaza, knowing that the security, the suggestions on these, they will actually have consequences. There are so many consequences on the people in Gaza. Their lives are in danger, and so Israel also may face consequences. Actually, they may enter into where the people are there. And also on the international level, there is an international rejection of what's happening right now, and in front of the Security Council. This is now in front of the Security Council, and so this is all very complicated. Netanyahu wants to keep this war going. He wants to keep it going forever for his political goals. And this is what Israel has been accused of for a long time now. He wants to achieve his personal goals, even on.
Right. How does the Russian Foreign Ministry's call for an immediate ceasefire reflect broader geopolitical interests and alliance in the Middle East?
Yes, the Russian stance from the very start of the war on Gaza, they called for an end to this war and having some diplomatic, political resolution. But Russia has issues of its own. They have Ukraine and the Ukrainian war that they have their hands full now. And so with what's happening now, Russia wants to play a role. They want they have they want to keep good relationships with both sides. They have good relationships with the Palestinian government and also with Israel. There are around 1 million or a million and a half Russian people in Israel, and so it is trying to support the end of this war, and it is trying to be a party of this. But what keeps this war going is Netanyahu only, you know, with the displacement, the destruction, the starvation, the killing. So yes, this his new plan with reoccupying Gaza, even though his old plans weren't successful to achieve any goals.
Right, that was Professor Hussein Adik from Occupied Jerusalem, the expert in Israeli and American affairs. We thank you so much for joining us here on Q News.